energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
I still need to stay locked in.
My goal is just to get the best team possible.
But I'm really preparing, and I think it's going to pay dividends.
This is Peja, known as Like a Book Kid. So I qualified on both stands. First qualification day, I was ready. I wasn't expecting to lose. It was just going in there, trying to get the best score I can, get as many people out as fast as I can. And I did what I had to do on qualification day. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy that I had to get another chance into it. Because I knew last year I didn't make it. This year I had to make it up for myself. So I made the first tournament, and I knew I had to make the second because 2 chances at $250,000 is way better than 1. Game day 4, I had
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Obi Toppin. At shooting guard, Josh Hart. At the other guard position, Terry Rozier III. At the other forward position, R.J. Barrett. At center, Rudy Gobert. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Nash. It's time to meet the starting 5 for your Orlando Magic. Starting at power forward, 6 foot 6 inches, number 40, Jonathan Kuminga. At the center position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. At the point, 6 feet 1 inch, number 23, Fred VanVleet. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 8, number 21, Paul George. At the other forward position, 6 foot 6 inches, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Orlando Magic.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history for an undrafted free agent. And he went on to set more records. His 54-point game, the most ever by an undrafted player, and the most ever by a Raptors player. His mantra has been, bet on yourself. And guys, it sure is paying off.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Things are going their way, but they're still trying to escape the bottom half of the league.
Well, I think for the Magic, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Toppin. Josh Hart is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, Fred VanVleet out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Now here's Rozier. He played a great game against Indiana. Pass to Hart. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Leonard. He played a great game against San Antonio. Here's George. And he buries his first look.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Pass to Rozier. Outside Barrett. Back to Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Leonard. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's VanVleet. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Now here's Hart. Averaging around 6 a game. 3-pointer Rozier. Paul George pulls it in. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
Paul George, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Bursting onto the scene during the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, Paul George went head-to-head with LeBron in an epic 7-game series. PG didn't get the finals, but he did gain the respect of the basketball world.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Hart. The ball's knocked loose. Gobert passes to Hart. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the Magic with it.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's VanVleet. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Nurkic's shot is good.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Rozier, the pass to Hart. Clock at 6. To halt the run. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Leonard, good.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Right wing. Here's Gobert with the drive. Kuminga pulls it in. Orlando leading. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Aldridge is checked in for Nurkic. And the Nets also making a change. Anthony's checked in for Gobert. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Hart. And Aldridge with the block.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Leonard against Barrett. Double team on Leonard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
So it's Orlando now. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
That's good from George. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Pirtle's checked in for Toppin. Williams comes in for Barrett. Nwaba, he's checked in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Rozier. George hits them both. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Payne. Pass to Anthony. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Orlando, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. To the left wing. Here's Suggs. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. The Nets have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to Williams. Driving in. And the bucket is good.
Assist goes to...
Here's George.
Hello, Anthony.
7 points in the game. And here's Aldridge. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Milton for 3. The rebound by the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. The Magic making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. He does not get the second one. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to George. Offensive rebound. Outside Lamb. And stolen by Anthony. Now Payne. Launches a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Here's George. Count it. Good. George has got 9 points.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, BA. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Carmelo Anthony out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Facu Campazzo. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point. Something to keep an eye on. Down low. Rebounded by Payne. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Campazzo. Anthony with it. That one no good. And George with some nice D. The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
3 on the clock. Payne. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Suggs, defended by Payne. From the stripe. Okafor can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Lamb against Nwaba. Here's Campazzo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over Suggs. George against Nwaba. Lets it fly. George, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Rozier, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Toppin. Outside Hart. On the wing, Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
Leonard passes to Nurkic. Back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 5.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Leonard can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Outside Barrett.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Second team foul.
And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Magic, Aldridge is checked in for Nurkic, and Suggs is subbed in for Lamb. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
Aldridge passes to Leonard. He takes it in, and the dunk by Leonard.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Outside Hart. Leonard against Rozier. Over Van Vliet. And it comes off the front of the rim. Well, Grant, where you really see Kuminga put his physical gifts to use is on defense.
Well, that's right. He sticks to his man like glue and also has a great nose for the boards. He was collecting a very respectable amount of rebounds down there in the G League.
Gobert on the high post. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Pass to Kuminga. Leonard for 3. No good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
On target from range. Leonard's got 10 points.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Van Vliet against Rozier. Over Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Rozier is so capable of knocking down jumpers, even when contested. That takes concentration.
And so it's Orlando with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Fred VanVleet out there with Paul George. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Hard with it. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Right side Hart. Here's Toppin. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Hart can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Resourceful play by Leonard, finding himself a look for mid-range and sinking it.
Hart passes to Rozier. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Toppin. Here's Barrett. And George with some nice D. Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. It's George on the wing. There's the drive. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Outside Hart. Rebound by VanVleet. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than VanVleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Timeout call. Brooklyn, a true all-around talent. VanVleet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Okafor, he's checked in for Orlando. Milton comes in for Kawhi Leonard. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Pirtle's checked in for Gobert. Anthony comes in for Toppin. Nwaba, he's checked in for Barrett. And Payne is subbed in for Rozier.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Nurkic hits them both. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Anthony. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Back to Payne. Oh, they need this. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Payne. Back to Hart. For 3. And the Nets get it back. Anthony misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Orlando making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Nurkic. And Suggs is subbed in for Paul George. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Campazzo comes in for Payne. On the wing, Nwaba. Here's Campazzo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pirtle with the bucket.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Suggs. Now Aldridge. And they'll get another chance. Here's Suggs. Here's Van Vliet. And it's good from the elbow. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Williams on the wing. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the rejection. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Lamb's checked in for Orlando. And the Nets also making a change. Toppin's checked in. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Milton for 3. Nwaba pulls it in. Brooklyn's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Pass to Williams. Here's Campazzo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
15 seconds left in the third. Here's Suggs. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. R.J. Barrett out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Toppin in at power forward. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Van Vliet misses. And Brooklyn's shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Toppin. Back to Williams. Inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Back to Van Vliet. Leonard for three. Rebound Brooklyn.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, the Magic on the run. And the dunk by Leonard.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Rozier outside. Knocks it loose. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Next ball.
Nurkic has checked in for Aldridge. Hart's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
That free throw good from Rozier.
Well, you got to love the consistency of Terry Rozier's shooting. I mean, he does take a lot of shots, especially from the 3 line, but he's got a habit of knocking them down, too.
Both free throws good from Rozier. You know, another thing you love about Terry Rozier, Clark, he's a certified bucket getter.
I agree with you. I mean, he is a bucket waiting to happen. He's aggressive, he's confident, and he's become more efficient in the last couple of seasons.
Pass to Nora. Here's Noel. Clock at 6. Over Barrett. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Noel's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Rozier, the pass to Payne. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
From 13. And the Nets miss again.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Van Vliet against Barrett. Here's Nurkic. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Barrett passes to Rozier. Nora grabs the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Orlando making some changes. Okafor, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Lamb has subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Pirtle's checked in for Brooklyn. Nwaba comes in for Rozier. Here's Nora, covered by Muscala. Pass to Miller, uncovered. That one a little long.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Hollis Jefferson outside. And here's Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pirtle in the post. Lamb covering. The shot by Pirtle no good. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Miller. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
So the Nets making a switch here. Campazzo's checked in. And here's Muscala for 3. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Nwaba against Lamb. Pass to Okafor. Over Pirtle. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Muscala with it. Can't nail the jumper. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Noel. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for the Magic, Caleb Noel. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Campazzo. From deep. Off the mark. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi, a tremendous performance for you. How satisfying is it to control the game the way you did tonight?
You know, it's very satisfying. And, you know, I just feel great that my guys have confidence in me out there, and they want me to keep being aggressive on the floor.
Well, you don't give them a lot of reasons not to have confidence in you, and so they will continue to, I'm sure. Thanks, Kawhi.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Lowry out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Butler. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. And for Los Angeles, Jaren Jackson is out there with Powell. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Booker in at the 2. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both. But I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to quickly. And here is Butler. Williams inside. Jackson on him. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Powell. Takes it out to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He gets it in there.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler. But Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
McConnell kicks to Booker. Over Williams. No good from Booker.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here is Lowry. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Kaminsky against Lowry. Pass to Carter. over McConnell. Again, Phoenix.
And we know Carter Jr. has put work into his jumper. There, you see the results on display.
To the paint. Kaminsky finds Powell. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good by Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Louisiana fans, get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Suns third.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Now here's Fournier. And Ibaka kicks to McDermott. Outside Fournier. Millsap trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from McDermott.
That's a good stroke by McDermott, looking to find opportunities like that. He has limitless range.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. .149 left to play in the first. Here's Hampton. Gay passes to Okogie. Gay scanning the floor. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
1:19 left in the first. Here's Walker. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Hampton passes to Gay. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Outside, Walker. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. To the left wing. Holmes kicks to Gay. Kispert, the pass to Hampton. Now here's Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kispert, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Clippers trailed by 5. Outside, Walker. Rebounded by Holmes.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
That's Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
Andrew Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body. It shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, we've got Bradley. Kispert is out there with Hampton. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Been interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Devin Booker in for Doug McDermott. Phoenix also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Gay. Jimmy Butler comes in for Josh Okogie. And quickly in for Kispert. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Williams kicks to quickly. Clock at 6. Over Booker. And it's Tony Bradley with the foul. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Norman Powell's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Walker. Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. Lowry comes in for Hampton. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he is still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has 2 star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge. He can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
Butler with the steal. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. McConnell scanning the floor. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Phoenix leading by 10. Outside Butler. Shoots over Powell. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickley. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the three ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
He had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Butler against Kaminsky. Butler, no good. Clippers trailed by 9. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Here's Powell. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Millsap comes in for Jaren Jackson. Evan Fournier's checked in for Norman Powell, and Walker subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Okogie. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Holmes trying to free himself up, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
Now here's Hampton. And the pass to Kispert. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Holmes. No good from Booker. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Walker. Here's the three. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so that's the end of the first half. Suns lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we have to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 9 points. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Suns leading by 9. We've got Devin Booker. Jaren Jackson is out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Lowry can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. And stolen by Williams. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Here's Butler. And too long on the shot. And here is Los Angeles now. On the wing, Booker. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Here's Lowry. Williams trying to break free. Lowry can't get it to go.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Booker quickly covering, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And the Clippers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Rudy Gay's checked in for Robert Williams. Both free throws good from Booker. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5, and yes, it's good. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So competitive. Lowry's won a championship, multiple All-Star games, and it's because of shots like that.
Here's Powell. Over Carter. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
No good from Gay.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
McConnell passes to Booker. Over Carter. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Carter. Back to Butler. Pass to Quickly. Now here is Lowry. He's covered by McConnell. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jaren Jackson. Millsap comes in for Norman Powell. Evan Fournier is checked in for Booker. And Walker subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Suns here with a different look. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Bradley comes in for Rudy Gay. Okogie's checked in for Butler. And Hampton subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Walker's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 3. Now Hampton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's quickly missing. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Outside Fournier. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fournier against Quickly. Shoots over Fournier. And it's Quickly missing.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And Fournier kicks to Millsap. Back to Fournier. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Quickly against Fournier. And it's Quickly missing. Here's the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Quickly against Fournier, inside, and Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist from Fournier. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
Walker's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Quickly the pass to Okogie. Now here's Quickly. Bradley kicks to Quickly. Now here's Hampton. Guarded by Walker. And the Suns miss again. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Clippers on top, up by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Williams. Emmanuel quickly out there with Kispert. Then it's Butler. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Booker. Here's Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Suns trail. Driving the lane, and he banks in the lane.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Walker with it. Ibaka outside. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. There's Kaminsky. Some solid defense from Butler. And here are the Suns now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Walker. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Fournier. Walker with it. Butler covering. Poke loose. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here is Kispert. Now, Quickly. The pass to Kispert. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holmes against Walker. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Can they get it? Trying to get open is Ibaka. And Kaminsky lays it up and in.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Your Clippers.
A different look for the Clippers. Jackson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for Fournier. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Walker. And then for Phoenix, Carter comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Lowry in for Kispert. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the first one drops. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Quickly. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Booker against Quickly. Powell down low. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Now here is Lowry. Butler in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
And they double up Butler. Quickly with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. It's Powell with the drive. Booker in the post. Quickly covering. And there's Booker on the assist by Kaminsky.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Powell finds Jackson. Booker looking around. And another 3 for the Clippers. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on deep from them tonight.
And here is Butler after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Booker in the post. Working on Williams. No good from Booker. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. To halt the run. A new 14 for the Suns. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers. At the line, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called. The Suns, they're behind by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Tries a three off the inbound. They get it again. Carter misses in close. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Booker outside. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.